thinking it.
She's thinking it.
We're thinking it. And you're watching You're Thinking It. Welcome back to our channel, guys. Hi, thinkers. Welcome back. Before we even get into the swing of things, like, we gotta remind them, y'all.
I was about to say, I don't have much to say.
Like,
I almost was gonna bring my Bel Air that I didn't pop, but then I was like, should this episode wasn't meant to be a celebration.
Right.
It'll be the celebration after.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I just wanted to pop the bottom and be like, yes, we're sold out, bitches.
Yes, we are sold out in our pop-up event / school supply event.
We're sold out of vendor spots.
Yes, we're sold out of vendor spots. So we're really excited. We really put this whole idea together in 4 weeks, and it's a beautiful, beautiful event, and it's gonna be amazing. So y'all better pull up September 13th. That's this Sunday. Oh, by the time you watch this, is already gonna be. It already happened. So you should have known from the last episode. But still, it's gonna be amazing. Yes, exactly. So if you aren't already, totally make sure that you're keeping up with our social media at your_thinking_it, so you can see all the juiciness. We going live into all that stuff.
We have more events coming, so just follow us regardless, because even if you miss this event, there's so much more.
So much more.
And y'all are all invited.
Yes, everybody, okay?
Everybody.
All right, go ahead. What are we doing today?
We're talking about body shaming. What is body shaming? Have you ever been body shamed? Like, we're just diving right into that topic today.
Okay.
I think that's so cool because we all have different body types.
Yes.
And you know what I also think is cool? We've all also been in different body types.
Yes. That's very, very, very true.
So we all should have a lot to say about this. Yeah.
That's so true.
Like,
oh my gosh.
Should
I throw in like old pictures of us, or would that be OD?
That's OD.
And please don't insert that. I just told my dad today, that's OD. You talk about me being on BET one day. Please take that off your Facebook before somebody sees it. I'm just let's just erase that.
Okay, so no, we won't put it
I
in there.
hate the pictures where it's like my face was a whole different size, my neck was a whole different size.
You just a whole different person.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna talk about
I
it.
didn't even show you. Wait till I show you.
Oh wow.
Repulsive.
So we have all gone through gains and losses, like Miss Shay has said, right? We've all been smaller at one point, bigger at another point, you know? So in that, what are some of the comments that you heard, whether it would be you were smaller at the time or bigger? What are some of the comments?
You're pretty for a big girl. You have a pretty face. That was my main one. You have a pretty face. Yeah.
I feel like, which like I said was how everybody has a different view. Y'all know, like, roughly I weigh like 150 right now, and it's kind of been there for a while. And like back when I was like at my biggest, I was between like 180 to like 190. Like I never really hit 200, but I was always like, you know, like my mom would say, like a burger away. Like honestly, like sometimes your parents make shady comments. So you know,
your family.
No. I know my mom loves me, but I'm saying like she just was that mom who just was always like, or you know. I just felt my mother, us being Caribbean, it wasn't that she made me feel like my size was a problem, just that it didn't go with my age, you know? Like, and that would be one thing to make me self-conscious, like my mom making me feel like only like 30-year-old men are gonna try to talk to me. It's like, damn, like I don't look like other 14-year-olds because I thought I did.
Yeah.
But, so, and comments, like I remember in high school, like, other girls, it was a rule to not wear leggings in school.
Yeah.
But when skinny girls wore leggings, they would just slide through the front door. And it's like, if I ever was in a rush, genuinely just was like, I'm already late, I'm gonna put on a hoodie and leggings and sneakers and go. They're stopping me at security like, nah, you gotta go home and change, or go to the
your gym
office.
locker.
Yeah, like just all these different things. And I literally, once again, a Caribbean security guard was like, your body don't look how those other girls' bodies look in leggings. And it was just like, so I just started like hating it. Like, clearly I'm too big to come to school in the same clothes as everybody else. And so nobody really told me I was like, I never really got the like, you're pretty or you're fly for a big girl, but it's just, I just always felt like I was just too like voluptuous for my age. Like, I just had the wrong assets and stuff, and just people made me feel weird about it. So I would just wear like big clothes, because it was just like, okay, well then nobody's gonna know that I have double D breasts to look at. So yeah.
Okay. What about you?
So I agree with Shay, especially on the leggings. Like, I actually love leggings. So I remember, like, in school, in high school, that was one of the things. Like, they was like, oh no, you they said, because, you know, me, I'll find out what the rules are in the
Code of conduct.
Code of conduct.
Yeah. So in the code of conduct, it was saying, if you wear leggings, your shirt has to go over like the butt
That's
area.
the rule that I'm talking about.
Right. So one thing about me is I really followed the rules. I had my shirt over my butt, and because I have a certain type of butt, they was telling me they don't want me to wear it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, definitely. They're always gonna be more selective.
So my point was, what I felt like I went through when I was bigger is like, I felt comfortable and body positive when I was in the mirror until, you know, then you get in the world and people start making you feel like something's wrong. Like, I probably still would have been 180 if like everybody else didn't make me feel like, you know, that was excessive.
Well, I never felt, no one ever made me feel like that.
I could say, like, when I was younger, I was really skinny. So if I put my arm up, you would see my rib cage, right? And like, people used to make fun about it. And then I was tall, so my mom would be like, oh, you're tall as a papa tree. And that just basically means you're this tall, skinny. And so for me, it was like, I could really see how that affected me to the point where I wanted to have a certain, But then when I got to...
And I felt like I had too many.
And then...
I wish I wore like a B like everybody else on my grade.
Then I got to the point where I felt like, okay, let me put on some weight, or it's okay to have a couple pounds here and there. And then I got to the point where I was overweight, I was obese, you know? And now coming down from that, I just see it doesn't matter how skinny, how big you are. People just gonna have things to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's a fact, because y'all know me, like I said, now being 150 is people like, yo, you don't got no butt, you know? And I'm like, damn, like, when I was 15, I had too much butt for a 15-year-old. Now, everybody want to remind me that it's like, you know, I don't fill out my jeans too much. Like, great.
When I lost the weight,
like what I like.
Yeah, when I lost the weight initially, people would come up to me that hadn't seen me in a long time.
I hated that shit.
Are you sick? Are you going through something? Do you need to talk to someone? My family didn't recognize me at some occasions and stuff like that. So no, seriously, I had people in church literally come over to me.
Half of what you used to be. Are you sick?
Okay.
I done had people tell me,
family screaming at me.
Weed.
You're so
that can't be just weed. Like, wow, now we're implying that, I don't know, that like...
You have an eating disorder. A lot of people
Yeah, like, people asked me if I needed to speak to someone.
Like, I smoke
the
weed
person in the church literally
lot.
asked me if I was anorexic.
Like,
I was like, my whole diet changed. I'm with a personal trainer. Like, you don't go home with me.
But
people literally, and I haven't seen you in a year and a half. Like, a lot can change in that time. But yeah, definitely been through it.
That's like if somebody's big and someone asks if they're pregnant.
Yeah. True.
That's why sometimes it's probably best not to ask someone if they're pregnant. Just wait till they share the news.
It's just not best to ask nobody about their body.
For real.
That's really the whole point that we get now.
Yeah.
It can just be rude.
There's no point in telling somebody that they lost their butt, that their butt is getting out of control. You know, it's just no reason.
Leave them be.
That they need to slim down, tone up, like.
Exactly. Just let them do their thing.
Like, oh, take a drink, ensure, like, you need to.
Like, no, you need to worry about you.
In a meal. Like, I don't need.
Or subtract.
I already eat like 3 times a day, and where people are like, you should try nutriments. Like, I'm fine. That's the whole thing. It's like, I actually used to drink ensures, and nutriments when I was bigger. Cause I like how they taste. It had nothing to do with what you think it has to do with a meal replacement and things like that. I will
have a whole meal in it
and down. And then I did too. Like, it depends what I hate when people be trying to tell me, or like with impediment. Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody's like, oh, try impediment. Like,
I actually had an eating disorder at one point, and the craziest thing is the time that I had this eating disorder, no one would have even known.
What eating disorder did you have?
I was anorexic. I didn't eat certain, like, for really end of 6th grade all the way to 8th grade. A lot of times I wouldn't eat, and it was like
for consistent days.
For consistent days, I would, like, if it was like around family, I might have a plate of food then. But when I was younger, like school lunches, I wouldn't have school lunches. I wouldn't eat dinner when I go home. Like, sometimes I would just go to sleep for mad hours. And then it was like a friend from 8th grade, and she was just like, cause she would talk to me at nighttime, and then we would be in like chilling in class or in lunch, and she's like, Joy, I know you didn't eat, cause we done seen each other, we talked to each other multiple times, and I'll never forget it. Like Olivia Reed, I will always have the utmost respect for you, cause you know what she started doing?
What?
She would buy me a cookie. And if you went to Turtle Hook or anything, if you ever had one of those homemade like cookies, those things was kind of scrumptious.
I went back for that today.
Those things was actually legit. So she would.
Cookies was good.
Yeah, and it was like $1 or something like that.
She would buy
and
that.
She would buy it, and she would be like, I'm watching. And I don't think she knew the power of how much that helped me. And then also when we would talk, she's like, okay, I'm popping in some bagel bites. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what snack you about to eat? We would talk on the phone, and we're not friends now, but I will never forget that.
That's dope. Okay.
Yeah. And that came at a time when I wasn't super skinny and I wasn't super big. Yeah. I was in that in between when people would be like, oh, you know, she's balanced. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's the time that I was actually fucking up my body.
Yeah.
I don't think I have
a problem. All shapes and sizes going through eating disorders.
Yeah, I don't have an eating disorder, but I definitely, when I think about it, since I was younger, like, I'm like an emotional eater, but it's like, it's either 0 to 100, because it's like, so when I was younger, and I'm talking about being big, and like I said, since I didn't really associate that, like I said, like, you know, I think we were at the same point with that age. Like, we used to eat out a lot when we were kids. Like, I'm saying, like, if I wanted to, I feel like Applebee's was like a thing.
That was
for
your
us.
thing.
Like, I feel like when we were in middle school, we would always do like, you know, a restaurant is somewhere included. And definitely, like, personally, yeah, like me growing up, like Fridays on Fridays. If I want Chick-fil-A, we're gonna go to Chick-fil-A.
They love Fridays.
Anything like that. So, like I said, Applebee's, Fridays. It really, I felt like growing up in Long Island, it wasn't much to do other than eat. So,
go to the movies.
That's what I did, was eat a lot, or, you know, if I didn't have much to do, that's what it was, to just eat. And it's like now, like you said, I don't overeat. I'm not anorexic. I don't think about it. But yeah, I mean, like, sometimes, y'all know, I'll be like, yeah, I didn't eat all day. It'll be like 6 o'clock. But not consciously, just, I didn't think about it.
No, but see, back then, I was consciously.
Yeah, no, I'm never forcing myself. Like, I'm hungry right now and I'm not about to eat something. Yeah, it just might be a real busy day, and then I realized, like, oh, well, that's that feeling in my stomach. I should stop smoking and eat around this time. Yeah.
Okay, so next question. So we talked about, you know, what is body shaming and how have we been body shamed. So what are the different ways in which people gain weight? I think in body shaming, we should also understand why we shouldn't body shame and the different types of things that happen to the body You know, whether it, like I said about the whole pregnancy, some people are pregnant. So if you like, if
like
you
birth control,
birth control can change your body. Your puberty can change your body.
That we have no control of, and you tell somebody that they're big, and it's like
you had said too, things that you may, depending on who you speak to, can control.
Right.
Whether you're stressed,
you
know,
some people are
things like that too. Yeah.
And then there's like there's different types of diseases and
I was gonna say thyroid problems.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that too. Now that you mention it, yeah, absolutely. Well, there's a ton of different diseases that I'm not even aware of. I know thyroid for sure has to do with balancing your weight in general. But there's like tons of
and
types of things
if you're on dialysis, that can also change your body. Chemo can change your body.
Certain medications, like she said, birth control and other medications fluctuate your weight. Oh yeah, lose it, gain it, rapidly.
I learned with thyroid that even a thyroid could affect your weight where it keeps you skinny, or it can affect your weight where it's hard for you to lose weight, so you're staying
at the same thing.
And then there is a lot of people who are skinny and they are trying to gain weight and their body just won't allow them to gain weight. There's some people like Lala Milan. She talks about this often about how she's
skinny and want to gain weight.
She's skinny and she wants to gain weight, and the struggle she's had with that, and how people have body shamed her and made it seem like she's not trying to do it.
Yeah, why should you work out?
Why should you work out if you're skinny? Right.
Skinny and healthy don't mean the same thing.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? You could be all different sizes and be healthy. You know what I mean? It's how you eat, how often you exercise, like your strength and like all different types of stuff.
What I'm talking about, because I've seen people's like weight journeys and people who do gain weight or building muscle, which you would need to work out. So you can go from being 150 to 180 and
be healthy.
Muscle. So
Very
be
true.
healthy. So just because she's working out doesn't mean she's working out to lose weight. To work out and gain weight.
It's true.
Because I need to work out and gain weight. The butt muscle, that's what I'm trying to work out and gain.
Yeah, that's exactly what her whole thing is about too.
I'm about to normalize working out for slim people because I never realized how much of a problem it was for slim people to be in the gym. No, we're not automatically in shape. I'm tired of seeing people in the comments talking about what you working out for. For longevity, for my livelihood, for my health, okay? And because it makes my butt look good.
We all believe in loving your body, loving the skin that you're in, right? But in that, just like we're talking about the health issues in terms of some people trying to gain weight, there's health issues and people accepting or loving their body but not understanding that there are health issues if you are obese. There are, you know what I mean?
There are health issues if you weigh like 100 pounds.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there are health issues if you can continue living a life of of what you call it with eating disorders too.
There's health.
A lot of things that it can lead to. Yeah,
absolutely. So how are some other ways that people shame you? So we talked about body shaming, right? And how are some ways that you feel shamed through hair or through your makeup or how you carry yourself? Like what are those comments like?
All types of stuff. I mean, like when it comes to hair, like, oh my. Like, you know, you could just be meeting somebody and like you feeling good, you just got your sewing or your new wig is laid and they be like, I like girls that be having natural hair.
Natural girls.
Well, you know what? You didn't see me last week, so leave me alone.
Girls.
Like, you know what I mean?
First of all, let's even get off the top of natural. Let me talk to boys. Do not, I'm going to use the proper term too. Do not tell me if I can relax my hair. This is the whole thing. Y'all don't even know. Like, let me bring out a hair texture chart of when it goes from like 4A to 5C and all these things. Like, don't tell me if I want to relax my hair, because they don't, like, you know what I mean? They're not in the mirror with us trying to get it into a ponytail or a bun or anything, but the way they be talking, you would swear they would be there. Like, help me, I won't relax it if you can get it in the ponytail.
And they also want to say that and don't have a real understanding. They don't have a real understanding of all, like, how it actually really looks. Like,
what I'm saying.
I don't really know if they're like, I'm sure people in movies is their natural thing. I don't know, maybe if they use a little different gel. I don't know. But they be thinking like, okay, they saw that girl
it might matter
dye her
ethnicity, I'm
little
just
short.
saying.
No, it's not even that. They might see some other girl that has short hair, right? And she dyed it blue. Now it's so cool. Like, you should do that. You're gonna look great. My hair look exactly the same as her. It's just not blue. You see, you don't like it when it's not blue. Like, that's what was capturing you.
Yeah.
So, like, that's what I'm like, I literally remember hearing that comment. They don't understand how it really looks.
And what I'm saying with the relaxed thing is that my boyfriend has been telling me since I first met him to stop relaxing my hair, right? And then put it in a ponytail just like that. And then he also be taking it as far as like, why you putting all that gel and stuff in your hair? It's like he's gonna need to see me with a fresh wash and set. Like you said, they don't understand that it's just not to the same effect or anything. Like you said, my hair grows upwards, okay? There are some people when they wash if I wash my hair and it air dries, it's going to air dry into a circular afro. I'm just saying, don't, like you said, watch movies and think everybody's hair air dries down their back in a nice ass curl pattern. It's not me.
Yeah.
So don't tell me to do what you saw her do her hair.
They think it's supposed to look like a body
and water
wave,
don't work. Mousse and water do not put my hair up.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Gel does.
What I was gonna say in that is even like someone who's natural, it's like when you see someone who's natural, you love how the fro looks. You gotta understand at the end of the night, the fro has to go up into something. She just doesn't stay out all night. So
you gotta break
you
her
gotta,
down.
yeah, you gotta understand,
on,
right?
You wear scarves.
You wanna see a twist out. You wanna see the twist. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be twisting my hair like at nighttime if I'm staying over your house.
You'll see wigs coming on.
Right?
You'll see braids. Like, you'll see thread. You know, all those things are just things that we're speaking generally, you know.
And for
that
you,
those are things that
for
people
example,
go through
even
altogether.
what you guys are in right now, and this was I loved how I looked with the faux locks.
Yeah.
I had an ex.
Braids.
I had an ex who told me that
shaming.
braids are so
Ugly.
ghetto.
Yeah. I've heard it's
so
ugly.
Ghetto. And dreadlocks are ugly.
Or why?
Dreadlocks are ugly and braids are ghetto.
Or why do you have that itchy hair?
Why do you have the itchy hair?
Yeah, it was just like, I just felt like it's like, you know, like, I had real arguments about that because first of all, these are our culture's hairstyles. For you to tell African American that their braids or their dreadlocks are ugly and you're African American is like the most absurd thing I've ever heard. I had to tell them that, like, we're black. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you want me to do with my hair if braids are ghetto? Don't relax it. Like, how the hell do you think it gets into a style?
All I know is,
like,
I don't know how everybody else is, but for the most part, a lot of men go to the barber shop and y'all do whatever the hell y'all want to do with y'all hair.
And this is the thing I'm saying. Y'all be getting them little neck braids that nobody asked for.
Y'all come with the Odell Beckham
thing that we didn't ask
the
for.
The boosie fade.
Yeah,
that's what I'm concerned about.
Yo, the boosie fade.
Yeah,
that's what I'm concerned
You get braids.
For all our Southern listeners,
the NBA YouUE haircut is not for everybody. Some of y'all is giving you a high top.
Braids like
Let's talk about it.
Braids like Daisy.
And that Chris Brown thing, and y'all look like it.
Not everybody look the same in the
Some of y'all waves are not connecting. Y'all
like, you know that half braid thing? Oh yeah.
Your waves are not waves.
Or you sitting here trying to grow a beard and the struggle is
not coming in. Let it go.
Okay. Or what I personally hate is you have a really great beard and then you cut it like.
Or I should be shady like how guys do. Or you know what I hate when your beard is nappy as hell, like how you want to tell us about our hair being and stuff. I hate just the that wouldn't even happen. Ooh.
Food gets in it, but if you don't clean it out.
I have never seen that in real life. Like, I shouldn't even know that detail. I can imagine food would get in it.
I'm just trying to say.
Never seen that.
No, of course I've seen it. So, you know, like, let's talk about it. As much as y'all have comments for us, like, we can start up.
Yo,
we don't.
We just keep it to ourselves and let you be an individual and express yourself. That's really the only type of respect that we're asking back.
I've had guys in the past ask me, like, oh, so did you like this better or did you like that
better?
I'll comment. And I'll comment. But
But
I
still,
don't blatantly
do you?
tell me, oh, I like your natural hair, which is great for me. I would love to hear it, but then you shouldn't put your wig on. Listen,
I actually
ain't
frankly
ask
don't
you.
care. You don't have to tell me.
I did not
anything.
ask you for
I'm gonna
time
just
to
do
tell
this
you.
wig today, and tomorrow I may do
Have a
twist out.
fro. Y'all want different girls, right? Well, she gonna be fro one day.
That's why I don't know
and
what
a
they
wig
be
the
asking
other
for.
day.
It's like we got braids, dreads, side ponytails, high ponytails, wigs.
Everything.
They come in multiple colors.
It's like, it's
multiple
like,
things.
it's
why
like,
would you want to control that? Like,
It's so
like,
much fun.
For me, it's like if
exactly,
you were
we're
with
being
somebody.
expressive.
I feel like it's like if you with somebody and he 5'9", but you look at him and you like, I want you to be 6'2". Nigga,
That's
did
me.
I ask you what? Come on.
That's me. We can
Where
talk
did
about
you meet
dick
somebody
sizes
that was
too.
5'9"? And why? That's what I'm saying. You're right. I think
It's
that
more
was
so,
something
we
that
can
me and
talk about
somebody
dick
else
sizes.
talked about, because it's like, yeah, like if you like we're
5'9" isn't bad though. I'll date somebody 5'9".
No,
I'm 5'6".
I'm 5'6" as well. No, not at all. That's what I'm saying. Don't even imagine it. That's nice. We could be like buddies or something, sis, like that. I'm not. Do y'all like that? That's what I'm saying. Because if you're 5'9", you're like a sis to me. So
Crying.
if you're 5'9", don't ever try to check me about my hairstyles. Oh, another shaming that I personally deal with.
Yeah.
Do not tell me how long I can wear my nails. This is my nails might be this long or even longer when
Yeah.
I don't have much going on. Y'all lucky I have a typing job right now, because I hate when boys tell me about liking little baby French nails. I go to the mall or something and look at every girl's hands, and the one you see with the little small nails, go talk to her then, since you care about nails so much, because I'm never gonna cut my nails.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you like them little...
Care so much about
Oh,
things
I
that don't
hate
concern
fake
you.
nails. I don't like girls with the
Yeah.
fake
Oh,
nails and
okay.
the like.
Wow.
You should be lucky if I'm not
haven't met
requiring you to pay for the fillings and stuff. Because unless that,
Yeah.
I don't know why you'd be telling me what
I
shape
have
you
another
like my
one.
nails in.
I have another one. One that I've experienced personally is makeup. So on the side, I'm a makeup artist. Follow me at ga.glam. But anyway, I have gone on certain dates. Right? Ooh, he watches this. I'm gonna say it too. I'm gonna blow you up. I went on a little excursion with him, right? And I came in the car. It's when I used to work in a makeup spot. And I came in the car with my face fully done. I had my clothes on so that I didn't rush the date. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to give him the full amount of time. And then I was gonna come home and just go straight to work. I
So
didn't
you
have to
came
do nothing.
from work beat, which they
I
don't
can't
know.
know. I was going to work because remember I was a makeup
Oh.
artist, so you have to go to the store with a full face of
So
makeup
you were
on.
gonna have work
As
after
soon
the
as
meetup.
yes,
Okay,
as soon like not even hello. As soon as I hop in the car, oh, you didn't have to wear all of that. Like you didn't have to do all of that. See, that's where I had went. Like that's where I had already gotten tight. Because number one, the makeup never goes on for you. I have never done makeup to go on a date with someone. I've strictly done makeup for me to feel fabulous. Like that is literally that is why I do makeup. So I feel fabulous. Like it has nothing to do with you because I've seen boys the first time with sweatpants on and my natural hair that I'm about to twist. So it's like really, y'all see me in all, I've never come like nothing. Today you so happen to see me with a full face of makeup on. Like what's the problem?
With makeup, I would say lashes.
Oh my God,
boys
why
saying,
do you have
like,
to wear all of that?
I don't
Do
like
you
wearing
really like
lashes
yourself?
thing.
I don't like all
I
that
am
makeup.
gonna wear lashes
I don't know
like
how you
every
look under
day of my
there.
life until I like get too old to put them on.
And that's never gonna happen.
I have one.
It's like I might have like a
What, you
shaky
got one
hand
too?
and then I
Yeah,
can't
so
do it.
one of mine is like I like to wear, like I would wear a loose top and tight pants. Because I actually was really big at one point, like I stopped wearing sweatpants. Like you're never gonna really see like a gray sweatpants in my closet, you know? So because of that, I wear a lot of leggings, and somebody told me like that he had a problem with like basically my style because I wore like leggings, or sometimes I wear like a nice fitted top shirt because you know, so what? The girls want to come out, the girls want to come out. So I had, you know,
I heard
that.
that one time before.
And then it's crazy because again, I did not talk about his style.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Like,
I
do
was
you
gonna
really
say
want us to
style
comment?
too. Yeah, I was gonna say style too, cause me with style with boys, I've had like a mixture of you two. I've had a boy who probably also watches this, who flattered himself enough to say that when he picks me up that I don't have to get that dressed up. Like, sis, do you think that I went and bought Jordans or anything even more designer than that just with the expectations of seeing you? That's what I'm saying. And this was, Gabby, this was back when, like, I was in 9th grade, so it really wasn't even getting that crazy. Like, the juicy sweatsuit is just a juicy sweatsuit. It wasn't really nothing special. I'm sorry if maybe, I don't know, next time I should wear an Old Navy sweatsuit because that feels calm. But like, this is just my style.
Like,
I literally don't own the type of.
Crazy.
And then he went and started
just
telling
be like,
me,
you look
so
good.
So I was entertaining it. I'm like, what am I supposed to wear?
Oh, you wasn't entertaining it. That's not entertaining it.
No, I was. You know, I guess it's
she's like me with my energy. Yeah. I was like, I got in the car. I was like, nobody did the makeup for you.
It's me entertaining it more than I need to because I feel like I should have ignored him. But I'm like, what was I supposed to wear? He it was when Nike Tech sweatsuits came out. And this how you can be with a boy who's hating on you because, like I was saying anyway, how it ties into both of y'all, because my style has never been like accentuating my body and accentuating my curves. I always like whatever designer like streetwear is popping, like Supreme, Stussy, 10 Deep, like that's what I liked when I was in middle school and Billionaire Boys Club and Kid Robot and stuff. And I feel like boys was mad because I was outdressing them, because the whole thing is when me and him were talking, he didn't have Nike Tech sweatsuit money. I came out in a Nike Tech sweatsuit, which when it first came out, yeah, like the top was like 100 and the bottom was like 100. But I didn't come out in a $200 sweatsuit because of you. This is just the next sweatsuit that I have. So he told me, when I asked him what should I wear, he like, you never just been in like Walmart or something and like grabbed the top and the bottom, or Target or something like that. Like, I'm not gonna shade Target, I'm not gonna shade Target, but yeah, and no shade to people who shop at Walmart. Would I ever go get a top and bottom sweatsuit? I just want to see the reason. There's so many other places I could shop. Why would I do that? Because that's what would make you feel comfortable, because you're in a Walmart sweatsuit. That has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because, like you said, we don't be judging them because you're in a Walmart sweatsuit. I could ask you, why you not in something more expensive? What happened to a Versace sweatsuit?
That's what I'm saying. And I didn't say nothing.
But you're telling me that I don't need to be in a Nike Tech. I did not even come in there and said that, you because
know,
we're just going to the movies.
You got like
okay,
little
in a Nike Tech sweatsuit
with no socks on.
Or like when you say like,
I didn't tell you don't look good without a hat on.
When you say your shorts are too short, or your skirt is too short, or that dress.
That's not a dress.
Excuse me?
I bought it as a dress.
That's when I start to wonder, are you my parent, or are we going on a date together? Like if I'm wearing a romper, you're not gonna tell me the romper needs to be longer. What?
It's just confusing. You know, it's
all around. Like,
comment,
subscribe.
Thank you for watching. You're thinking it.